Okay, let's get into your reading, Leo. Okay, so this is like a beautiful energy coming through right now. I see your person is planning to make some sort of a move towards you, like Knight of Wands energy, right? So let's see what your person's current energies, thoughts, and feelings are towards you, their most recent thoughts about you. And I want to name the but sitting inside that beautiful energy before we even start, okay? Because it's the whole shape of this reading. The wanting is real, the fire is real, the obsession is genuinely real. And there is a but attached to it, and I'm not going to hide it from you because you deserve to see the whole picture, not just the flattering half. The Knight of Wands. I'm getting the Knight of Wands, fire energy. So this is strong Sagittarius energy. The Two of Cups. Two of Cups. Wow. They're impulsive. There's a lot of fire, excitement. Definitely with Knight of Wands. I feel like right now this person is also like, very much passionately driven towards you. The passion is intense and they want to come to you. They want to see you. Very much on this person's mind. With the Magician card. All right, so, and Two of Cups is there, right? So, lot of love, this person feels love for you. There's romance, affection, right? They feel like this is an intense bond because you are on this person's mind constantly. And the Knight of Wands is shown charging on horseback, okay? Armor patterned with salamanders. The horse rearing up mid-motion. The whole card leaning forward like it can't wait to get somewhere. It's the card of impulse, of heat, of someone who acts on desire the second they feel it. And the Two of Cups beside it. Okay, two figures facing each other, raising their cups to the exact same height. A card of genuine mutual feeling. So this isn't shallow. The feeling on their side has real weight to it. The fire is not pretend. In fact, I see this person could be manifesting a face-to-face meetup with you right now because we're getting the Magician with the Three of Cups, right? So for some of you, you could already be like, friends with each other, right? Like maybe you see each other every day. You sort of like, there are mutual friends involved. Maybe you party, you go out. You sort of meet and greet each other, see each other every day. That's also one possibility. So this person sort of, I feel like they look forward to see you in some way. And if you guys have just recently met in the last 2 to 3 days, it seems like this person can't stop thinking about the last time you saw each other, the last time you had a conversation, the last time you had a face-to-face meetup. That particular conversation or that particular meeting is very much on this person's mind. They're replaying those conversations, how the meetup went, what really happened, your body language, everything. So you're very strongly on this person's mind. And I want you to sit with that image of them replaying it, okay? Because it tells you how deep this goes. People don't replay a conversation that didn't matter to them. They don't go back over your body language, the exact words, the way the meeting went, unless that moment lodged in them and won't come loose. And I see they want to see you again. I feel like this person is about to communicate or even plan next date, fix a date basically to see you as soon as possible because this person is getting restless. Knight of Wands energy, right? Lot of fire. And it seems like this person is also sort of realizing that they're falling for you. Okay. It's not like, I won't say it's a connection that has been going on for a long time. I feel this is for those of you, who have recently sort of developed feelings for this person or this person, and you have just met. Like it's been a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months. And, this person is falling for you because you're on this person's mind. They can't stop thinking about you. And I want to name why the newness matters here, okay? Because there's something specific about early obsession. It's the most intense it will ever be. And it's also the least tested it will ever be. The fire is genuine, but fire this early hasn't yet had to survive a single hard day, and that's worth remembering as the rest of these cards come out. Let's see how this person views you, okay? How this person views you. The Ace of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. Ace of Wands. Ooh, Ace of Wands energy. Five of Pentacles and Page of Wands. So, I feel like this person finds you hot, okay? They feel like you have that fire, you know, you have something about you that lits a fire in this person, you know, like somewhere they feel like there's a magnetic pull. This person automatically, very naturally, they feel this magnetic pull towards you. They feel like you're different. You're different. You're energetic. You sort of bring some sort of liveliness in this person's life. You know, you have that attractive energy. You have that attractive aura. You have that glow about you. And this person feels like, you know, somewhere they're very much attracted to your energy. Page of Wands and Ace of Wands, right? And the Ace of Wands is shown as a hand gripping a sprouting staff, okay? Fresh leaves falling from it. Raw, creative, and sexual fire, the very first spark of something. And that's how they see you, as a spark, as the thing that lit something up in them that maybe hadn't been lit in a while. So with the Page of Wands, you could be dealing with a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, but there's also Five of Pentacles. So somewhere this person feels like you're not giving them much attention, okay? Maybe you are that sort of a person who attracts attention, like you don't chase. You automatically, naturally draw others towards you, and this person feels like they need to put in special effort, extra effort to have your attention because they're not getting enough. This is what they feel. Five of Pentacles. This person is like, they want to talk to you, but it seems like you are not talking to them or you're not paying them much attention. They feel neglected. They feel, ignored in some way, right? They feel like there's some sort of a distance. You keep this person at a distance. So how they see you, I feel like they feel very much attracted towards you. And I want to point out what the Five of Pentacles is doing sitting in the how they view you position, okay? Because it's telling you something powerful about your own energy. The card shows two figures out in the cold. And here, one of those figures is them standing outside your warmth, feeling like they can't quite get in. And you didn't do that on purpose. Okay, that's the interesting part. You're not playing a game. You're just genuinely not chasing, genuinely absorbed in your own life. And that self-possession is the exact thing making them feel they have to work to reach you. You being hard to get isn't a strategy. It's just who you are, and it's driving them. Okay, let's see what this person's intentions are towards you. The Devil and the Chariot. I'm getting the Devil card, Chariot. This is like obsession. This person, they want to take things forward, but I think their speed is like, they want things quick. The World and the Ten of Pentacles and the World card. Maybe for some of you, this person wants to take you out on a holiday, a vacation. And Ten of Pentacles, okay. The Two of Swords and the Two of Swords. This person's intention is crazy, all right? Yeah, this person with the Devil card, I see, their intention. You just have to be careful because I feel like somewhere they want to get attached to you. And Devil is, of course, not a healthy energy, not a healthy attachment. So this person might, they just somehow they can't let you go. because the fire is already there, very much physically drawn towards you. The desire is strong. They're manifesting you. You're on this person's mind constantly. They want to see you. They can't stop thinking about you. And at the same time, they feel like you're not paying them much attention and you're not offering them much of your time, energy, effort. But this person is like, they can't stop thinking about you, obsessed with you. Devil energy again, but in a not a healthy way, right? And I want to describe the devil properly here, okay? Because it's the most important card for the butt in this reading. It shows two figures chained beneath a horned figure on a throne, and the chains around their necks are loose enough to lift right off. They could leave any time. They stay because they're choosing the chain, and that's what obsession actually is, okay? It's not love. It's a chain someone won't take off. And when this energy is pointed at you, it feels incredible because being wanted that intensely is one of the most flattering feelings there is. But I need you to hear the difference. Someone obsessed with you wants to possess the feeling you give them. Someone who loves you wants what's good for you. Those are not the same. And the devil is very clearly the first one like this, and this person is like, I don't know, it's also maybe temptation is there with the Chariot and the World card. This person somewhere, their intention is to maybe just take you out somewhere, like on a vacation, and also to take things forward with you as soon as possible. So this person is like in a hurry. They're in a hurry. And there could be distance involved here between you and this person. They want to see you again. If there's distance right now, if this is a long distance connection for some of you, or this person lives at a distance from you, they want to somewhere, come closer to you, like physically. They want to see you again. They want to travel all the way to see you. Maybe they're also planning to relocate because they just want your closeness, Devil card. They want to get attached to you. It's a very obsessive energy, but with the 10 of Pentacles, I feel like they're also thinking long-term with you. And the Chariot is control and speed, okay? A figure driving two sphinxes forward by sheer will, and the world is completion, travel. A figure dancing inside a wreath, the whole globe available to them. So their intention is fast, far-reaching, wants to sweep you up and take you somewhere. And the 10 of Pentacles, the family and legacy card, even whispers long-term, which sounds wonderful, until the next cards explain why they can't actually deliver it yet. But for some of you, I'm getting a very strong feeling this person, either they have just ended a long-term relationship, maybe even ended their marriage, right? Or for some of you, this person is already committed. They have a partner, or they're in a marriage, right? They have obligations basically. So with the Two of Swords, this person is they don't want to look at the stuff that's going on in their personal life, okay? They don't want to look at the marriage. They don't want to look at their committed partner. Their focus right now is you. They're obsessed with you. They want you. No matter the distance, no matter the dynamics or the complications that they have in their life, obligations, right now you are just there on this person's mind right now. All they want is you. They're not thinking about the future. Two of Swords, they're intentions just go to hell. Intentions go to hell. I just want this person badly. So they're right now obsessed with you. And I have to be really honest with you about this part, okay? Because it's the hardest and most important thing in the whole reading. The Two of Swords shows a blindfolded figure holding two swords crossed over their chest, refusing to look, refusing to face what's in front of them. And what they're refusing to look at, okay, is a real person, a marriage, a partner, an obligation, a whole life with someone else in it. Intentions go to hell sounds romantic when it's aimed at you, but sit with what it actually means. It means someone is willing to blindfold themselves to the harm they might cause because the wanting is louder than the conscience. And I'm not going to tell you what to do with that, okay? Because you're an adult and it's your life. But I'd be failing you if I dressed obsession plus an existing commitment up as a fairy tale. The intensity is real. The complication is also real. And you get to walk in with both eyes open, even if they're keeping theirs closed. I think there is something about your energy that's making this person get obsessed with you. With the devil, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Chariot energy, Cancer, and the World card, Aquarius energy, right? Capricorn energy again. So let's see what this person's next move is going to be towards you. Their next actions towards you. The Knight of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and Justice. Knight of Pentacles, Hierophant, and the Justice. The King of Wands, bottom of the deck, okay? And bottom of the deck, King of Wands, which is again Leo energy, fire energy. Yes, okay. I feel like now for some of you, this person is already on the way to, separation with their committed partner, with their spouse. If they're married to someone else, this person is going through a divorce or they're planning one, right? Because their next action, it's going to be a little slow. Again, I feel like this person is going to take things slow, or naturally things are going to slow down. Because with the Knight of Pentacles, Hierophant, Justice, I feel like there's some sort of a legal situation this person gets to, they need to get done with. So for some of you, this person could be going through a legal separation, divorce with their spouse, or they're already in a committed relationship. So they don't want complications, basically. And the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck, okay? A knight sitting completely still on a stationary horse, holding a single coin, the only knight who isn't moving. It's the card of the long, patient, methodical approach. And it's a stark change from the Knight of Wands we started this reading with. And I want you to notice that shift, okay? Because it's the whole tension of this connection in two cards. Their feelings are a Knight of Wands, fast, fiery, wanting you this second. Their actions are a Knight of Pentacles, slow, stuck, weighed down. And when someone's feelings and someone's actions are galloping in one direction and crawling in the other, it is always the actions that tell you the truth. And the Hierophant and Justice sitting together, okay? The Hierophant is the card of formal commitment, of institutions, of marriage in its official form. And Justice is the card of the law, of legal contracts, of formal outcomes. So those two together, right where their next actions should be, is the reading spelling out plainly that there is a formal, legal, institutional situation standing between their feelings and their freedom. Earlier we saw they're crazily obsessed with you, but now I feel like their actions are not that, in the sense they're not thinking just for now, but they're also planning long term. So I do see somewhere this person wants a higher level of commitment with you, right? Hierophant, Justice, and this person is also slow in making any sort of commitment to you. They're also slowing their actions because somewhere something legal is going on, or maybe they're already committed to someone else. They're married to someone else, right? But right now, their intentions is they want you right now. They can't wait, but their actions are slow, all right? That's what I see here. So it's a lot of conflicted energy because they want you right now, but I feel like they're stuck in some sort of a third party situation, and that's the way their actions can't be matching their intentions. Basically, that's what it is, and I want to name that gap as plainly as I can, okay? Because it is the entire but in this reading's title. They want to see you ASAP. That's true. And they cannot fully move toward you because they are tied to something they haven't untied yet. Both of those are true at the same time. And that gap between them is where all the pain in this kind of connection lives. And here's the thing I most want you to hold, okay? Intentions are cheap and actions are expensive. And the reading just showed you their actions are the slow, stuck ones. So believe the Knight of Pentacles, not the Knight of Wands. Believe what they do, not the heat of what they say. So let's see what you are thinking about this person, what your energies are towards this person. The Four of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Three of Wands. Four of Pentacles. I'm getting the Tower, Scorpio energy, and the Three of Wands. Yeah. So you are sort of protecting your heart, okay? You are not being vulnerable with this person. You are not showing them your cards. You are not, you're not letting your heart open towards this person. You're sort of protecting your heart. Your walls are up. You've set boundaries with them. Because with the Tower card, I feel like, there has been some sort of like a truth or a wake-up call that you've had, or you've seen the truth. You know that somewhere, this is like a connection or a person with whom you can't build a stable foundation, at least not for now. So you're like, you've distanced yourself with the Three of Wands. You're keeping this person at a distance. Definitely, it's not like you've forgotten them or you're planning to move on from them, but it's like you're waiting and watching what this person is going to do. But for now, you know that this is something that's maybe not going to work out in the long run. So you're like keeping your distance, you're guarding your heart, you're protecting your heart. And I want to tell you that your instincts here are exactly right. Okay? Because the Tower gave you a gift, even though it never feels like one. The Tower is the lightning-struck tower, the crown blown off the top, figures falling, and it always represents a sudden flash of truth that destroys an illusion you were standing inside. And you already had yours, okay? You already saw clearly that this can't build a stable foundation right now. And instead of arguing with that truth, instead of letting the fire talk you out of it, you protected yourself. That is not coldness. That is wisdom. And it's the healthiest thing anyone does in a connection shaped like this one. And the Three of Wands, okay, a figure standing on a cliff, watching ships come in over the water, is the card of exactly what you're doing, waiting and watching from higher ground. Not chasing the ships, not swimming out to them, just standing where you're safe and seeing which ones actually come to shore. And Queen of Wands, bottom of the deck. So earlier we saw King of Wands, now Queen of Wands. So this could be, like you guys could be mirroring each other. This could be like a soulmate connection as well. Queen of Wands, Aries energy. And I want to hold that soulmate word gently, okay? Because I know it's the part you most want to be true. The King and Queen of Wands mirroring each other does show two people of genuinely matched fire, two people who recognize something in each other. But I want to be honest with you, soulmate doesn't always mean forever, and it doesn't override a marriage or a legal situation. Sometimes the most intense recognition arrives at the most impossible time, and the soul level pull is exactly what makes it so hard to walk away sensibly. So let's see what's the advice and guidance for you in regards to this particular person. The Fool. Okay, I'm getting the Fool card. Aquarius energy. The Five of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. Yeah. So I'm getting the Fool card, Five of Wands, Five of Swords, Six of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. So yeah, please don't take any foolish sort of a risk towards this person, okay? Just be careful before taking a leap of faith. doing anything, saying anything, because, then you might end up having regrets. And here the Fool is a warning rather than an invitation, okay? Which is important because normally the Fool is a beautiful card, a figure stepping off a cliff edge, face to the sky, trusting completely. But sitting in advice position next to the Five of Swords, it's saying, don't be the fool here. Don't step off the cliff on nothing but faith and fire, because there's a real drop underneath this one. So with the Five of Swords, you have to be a bit careful how you proceed further with this particular person, all right? Because this could as well, it might as well end up for some sort of a loss for you. So you just have to be very careful about this, okay? Like, don't take a risk. Don't take a risk. Don't jump in too quickly. Don't be impulsive with your decisions towards this person. And the Five of Swords is the card of the hollow win and the real loss, okay? A figure gathering up swords with a smirk while two others walk away defeated in the background. And its warning here is specific. This is a situation where someone can get hurt, where somebody walks away carrying a loss, and the card is making sure that the somebody isn't you. And with the Six of Swords, try to move forward, because I feel like somewhere you're too much thinking about this person. There's a lot of conflict energy, like your mind is completely conflicted. So you need to give yourself a break. You need to somewhere distance yourself, which is exactly what you're doing right now. So you need to give your mind some peace here. And the Six of Swords is one of the quieter, kinder cards in the deck, okay? A figure being ferried across still water in a small boat, moving from rough water toward calmer shores. And it's the card of moving toward peace, of choosing the calmer water on purpose. And it's telling you the direction that actually heals you is away from the churn toward the still part. And with the Seven of Cups, stop thinking about them, okay? Don't keep yourself in illusions, assumptions. Don't have this confused state of mind. Otherwise, you'll just go insane. Just mentally stay at peace. Don't overthink about this person, because I can see here that emotionally you're all over the place. It's just overwhelming for you. So just stay calm, all right? And the Seven of Cups is the card of the seven floating cups, okay? Each holding a different vision, a jewel, a wreath, a dragon, a glowing shrouded figure. And the figure staring at them can't tell which are real and which are pure fantasy. And that is the danger with a connection this intense. The fantasy of it is more vivid than almost anything real. And it's very easy to fall in love with the version of this in your head instead of the version that actually exists with all its complications intact. And before the final message, I want to leave a few things to actually hold on to, okay? The first, the obsession is real, loves, and it is not the same as love. The Devil card is intense and flattering, and it feels incredible to be wanted that much, but obsession wants to possess a feeling, and love wants what's good for you. Don't let the heat of being desired convince you it's the same thing as being cherished. The second, believe their actions, not their intentions. Their feelings gallop like the Knight of Wands, but their actions crawl like the Knight of Pentacles. Slowed by something legal, something formal, a marriage or a separation that isn't finished. When feelings and actions point opposite ways, the actions are the truth. Every single time. The third, your walls were the right call, and the cards agree with you. The Tower gave you a clear-eyed truth, and you protected yourself with it instead of arguing with it. The advice cards all say the same thing. Don't leap, don't rush, move toward your own peace. Your instincts here have been wiser than the fire has been loud. And I want to answer one more thing. Okay, why this reached you now with this much specific detail? Because you're standing right at the edge of a decision with a lot of fire pulling you toward the leap. And you needed to see the whole board before you jumped. not just the half that flatters you. I don't pull the devil, the Two of Swords, the Hierophant, Justice, the Tower, and then the Fool and Five of Swords as a warning, all in one reading by accident. And I want to speak to the small, hoping part of you for a second. Okay, the one quietly thinking, but the pull is so strong it has to mean something. It does mean something. It means the fire is real. It just doesn't mean the timing is. And a real thing at an impossible time is still an impossible time. This is already clear. Okay, the Knight of Wands and Two of Cups confirmed intense, genuine, fiery feeling and a wish to see you fast. The Ace of Wands and Five of Pentacles confirmed they find you magnetic but feel kept at a distance. The Devil, Chariot, World, and Two of Swords confirmed obsession, urgency, and a refusal to look at their own commitments. The Knight of Pentacles, Hierophant, and Justice confirmed their actions are slow, tied to something legal or a marriage. The Tower and Three of Wands confirmed you've seen the truth and are wisely guarding your heart. And the Fool, Five of Swords, Six of Swords, and Seven of Cups confirmed the advice, don't leap, protect yourself, and move toward peace. So let me lay this all out one final time, okay, slowly, so it actually settles. Someone is genuinely, intensely, obsessively drawn to you, okay, replaying every moment with you, wanting to see you as fast as possible, wanting to sweep you away somewhere. But their actions are slowed by something real, a marriage, a separation, a legal situation they haven't finished, and they are keeping their eyes closed to it while they reach for you, and you already saw the truth, and you put your walls up. And the cards are telling you to keep them there, to protect your heart, to move toward your own peace, and not leap into the fire on faith alone. One message: the fire is real, and so is the wall between you. Trust what they do, not how much they want you. If this resonated, loves, let me know what hit hardest. I genuinely read every comment, okay, even the ones I can't always reply to individually. Your story becomes part of the reason this reading keeps finding the next person who needs it too. Like this reading and make sure that you're subscribed, and I'll see you in the next one. Wherever you're watching this from, okay, I want you to actually feel this settle in before you go. It is a powerful thing to be wanted the way this person wants you. Okay, and I won't pretend it isn't. To be the fire in someone's life, the one they can't stop thinking about, the one they'd travel any distance for. That feeling is intoxicating, and you're allowed to enjoy that it's true, but you did something rare with it, okay? Instead of getting swept up, you kept your feet on the ground, you saw the complication clearly, and you refused to set yourself on fire just to keep someone else warm. That self-respect is the most attractive thing about you, okay? And it's the exact quality that's driving this person wild in the first place. So keep it. Don't trade it away for a leap. The right fire, when it comes, won't ask you to close your eyes to anything. Take care of yourself. Bye, loves.